Hello and welcome. Last summer, I fitted my Hyper Urban with a set of vintage Mavic wheels and Continental Ultrasport tires. Let me tell you, this really changed the personality of the Urban. The wheels were rebuilt by the guy that I bought them from, even including all new spokes. And these things will spin forever, and the tires are just great on the road. However, I took them off the Urban a couple of weeks ago. Now here's the thing. I have a vintage Bianchi Sprint that I'm restoring, and these vintage Mavic wheels are perfect for it. So, somewhat sadly, this is how the Urban has been since then. Upside down and wheelless. But that is about to change. I was rummaging around in my shed, and I found a pair of 700C wheels that I had completely forgotten about. In fact, I'm mildly embarrassed to say that I don't even remember what they came from, since all of my stock bike wheels are accounted for. So, these mystery wheels are a bit unusual. They had solid bolt-on axles, and the rear had a 7-speed freewheel, seen here. That's not so odd. The unusual part is that the wheels are aluminum and they are double-walled. Now, I don't recall seeing this combination before. And adding to the mystery, the rims have no branding or any sizing information whatsoever. I actually measured the rims to find the size. At any rate, I decided that I'd put on some spare 700C tires and get the Urban going again. But then I recalled hearing that you can mount 29-inch mountain bike tires on 700C wheels. Since I had a set of Bontrager Trail Connection 29 by 2-inch tires and some time, I figured, why not try it? Now, there are many channels and videos that show how to install tubes and tires, so I will skip that part in this video. As you can see on the rear wheel, the tires went on with no fitting issues. You can also see that I replaced the solid bolt-on axle with a quick release axle using a $10 kit. And I also did this for the front wheel. If that interests you, I'll link to a playlist later with instructions on making this upgrade. I also replaced the stock, somewhat oddly branded RNR 7-speed freewheel with a Sunrace 8-speed freewheel. I did this because the Urban is set up for 8 speeds. Here is the finished product. Check it out. These 29er tires fit the 700C rims perfectly, as if the rims were made for this. In fact, I think the mountain bike tires give the Urban a look reminiscent of 1990s era rigid mountain bikes. Now, I'm not saying that the Urban is trailworthy, but it sure has got the look, doesn't it? Maybe, dare I say it, gravel? As you can see, there is all kinds of clearance on the rear for these 29-inch tires. I admit a certain level of surprise. And it almost makes me wonder if this was intentional on the part of the designers. Okay, that's unlikely, but it's still pretty amazing that they fit so well. It's a different story up front. I'm not sure how well it will show up here, but the clearance between the tire and the fork crown is literally paper thin. I can just barely see light through it. Seriously, this could not be any closer a fit. The front tire technically does turn, but geez, you get any mud, a stick, or a pebble in there, and boom, everything will come to an abrupt stop. I admit, I'm just a wee bit disappointed. So what next? Well, I see two ways that I can go with this. I can try a set of Urban, no pun intended, 29er tires without the mountain bike tread lugs. Or I can install a set of 700C tires, probably in 35 or 38 millimeter widths with some actual tread on them. I promised a link to a video showing how to upgrade to a quick release axle, which is in the AL Comp playlist below left. And there is also a link below right to something that I think you will enjoy. And as always, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate that. Goodbye and have a great day.